Good morning, all. Rangers Day. Always great to say that. Play, what is it? I can't remember what country they're from. A team we should beat tonight, like as Derek said in his press conference, they'll be organised. They always are out there, and they'll have seen it. They'll have swatted up on us, so to speak. So they'll know we were fragile for a while, but then they'll have saw what happened at the weekend, which might have changed their game plan. Again, they do know that Ibrox can turn quite quickly, so they'll be trying to frustrate us right from the off. But I'm taking heart from the weekend. The players, the staff will get a positive rise from the result of the weekend. And you right back in. Kosta, let's call him Kosta. Well, because that's his name. His second name is. So yeah, there we go. And it was good to see Jegovic. Sorry, I'm going to get his name out. The other Serb lad come in and welcome him at Ibrox because as we saw in Derek's presser, they know each other for years through the football life in Serbia. So that's good. He's got a pal. Both got a pal. Excellent. I'm pretty sure. I think he said they pretty much helped bring him here. Great. And he's had a pre-season under his belt. He was out here with Villa. They played up in Bangkok against one of the Bangkok sides and a couple of other. He's coming fit. That's my point. And he's in the gate. He should. Derek said he should be in the squad tonight, so that's a paperwork thing. Derek doesn't say that unless he knows him. We will have done the homework on that before. He's just CYA with that one. Straight in from the start, I would say. Why not? Why not? Young Penrice is in the squad. So we've got two fullbacks, and both of them are quick. And from what we've been told, Costa can play mid as well. So that's good. We've got a kind of. I think the thing is, most players can play different positions nowadays anyway, but it's playing in the strongest position. And as we all know, if there's two positions on the pitch that players have got to be with the correct foot, it's left and right back. And both our left and right backs now are all left and right footed to whatever full back position they're in, and that is important. They're quick, they're tall, they're athletic, and as we say, Derek said right at the very start, it's a mindset. So, and he said he's been talking for a while, so there'll be chats here, and he feels the vibes right for the jersey. And you've got to remember, these Serbia, their parents grew up in war. I'm not obviously they didn't, but there's a mindset that's a tough nation. Serbs are great people, but not a nation you want to mess about with. So and he's an international. That's right. They're both international, Serbian international. And that's fantastic, young. And the Villa fans didn't want him to go. That's a biggie. The Villa fans and is it Salzburg? One of the Red Bulls. Their fans rate him as well. We have gotten people pick me up on the thingy to buy and all that. Oh, it buy. I can't even remember what they were saying. It's just people looking for an argument. Listen, he's on loan. If he comes for X amount of games, we'll buy him. We obviously think we're going to buy him. I don't want to be here, but it's sensible because say he picks up a knock and remember he has had injuries. So say 3 games in he gets a knock, that's him out for the season. Thank you. I'm assuming that's how it works. So the loan thing, as long as it's a loan to buy or purchase, listen, people are being pedantic about that. However it works, loans. Let's keep it simple. Loans, and then we can buy them at the end when the price is right and the paperwork is right, and we're all happy. We'll leave it at that. Formation. People go on about formations, and rightly so. I mean, that worked at the weekend, so why not do it again? But if a manager sticks to a specific formation, I don't want that. Club managing, and you've got to be able to adapt, as Derek says, and he said that. Modern managers don't stick to 4-4-2, 4-3-3, 3-5-2, or whatever it is. You've got to be modern with the old school vibe, which Derek has got. You've got to adapt. Who knows? I don't. As you know, I never try and pick the team because I get OCD or I don't know what it is. I actually get really wound up doing it, even when it's a all-time greats 11. My all-time greats 11. I would write it down now, and by the time I go in there and fart, I'd change my mind with somebody. But the only person that would be guaranteed to be on it would be the goalie. That's it. I'm looking forward to the game tonight. As usual, we'll be on the 90 Minutes podcast. Not sure who's on yet, but let's say I'm lucky as heck with the lads and lasses I've got. Stacey and Ali are great. They're all great. John, Scotty Mackay, he's at the game. Baz, all yous, man. All of you, you're all brilliant. And I thank you all for the views I get. The views are mental at the moment, and I'm going up. I see a lot of Celtic fans are actually following me because for the way I run the page, if you don't know, there's an option you click once you post. There's a drop down, you click it, and it says followers only. So that's why it keeps a lot of the Fraggles off because I don't want them on. And listen, if I let Fraggles on, my algorithm and the money would go through the roof. But that's not what I'm about. I want, if at least if you're even arguing with a Rangers fan, it's a Rangers fan, a football fan. It's not one of that lot. And I tell you what, there's some of them get through. And the great thing is, like Shelley the other night pinged me a message. Look, there's one on here. They do get through. But this morning when I woke up, I thought follows. All right, there was a lot of I could see Celtic strips on that, and I just blocked them. Don't get me wrong, some of them make great comments. I'm like, thank you, that's great. Don't block. I don't want them on here. And I know I'm heavy with the banhammer, and people say it's because I disagree with them. No, it's not. I disagree with loads of people and let it stay. It's when you're abusive. Not so much me, but the other people. Yeah, I'm not having that. I don't want people on here, especially with the lassies. I've always got your back, as you know, because I know female online world is different from a male online world, unfortunately. But back to the game. Ibrox tonight, well, Ibrox will be fairly busy. You've got the only way to watch it's Rangers TV, and you must buy it 90 minutes before. From what I understand, the reason it's the 90 minutes before, it's to do with, I think it's in case there's any bugs. It lets them iron out any bugs. I'm not, don't quote me on that, but let's be honest, it makes sense. The wee wife's watching me and pulling faces. She's about chicken fried rice for my breakfast. I expect us to win tonight. I really do expect us to win tonight, and another solid win with a few goals will be great. And the way we were going forward last week, the passageways, the passing, we always looked dangerous going forward. And the fact it was 5 different scorers, that was great. And again, Big Nedeljković got his goal. I would assume he'll start tonight. And remember, in the first half, not long after his goal, he went in with a 50-50 with the goal, and you could see he wasn't going to win it. And he went in it knowing he was going to get a throw in, and he did. And that's a commitment I want. I don't want to see somebody get hurt, but you want somebody to go in there and get hurt. I remember Roy Keane saying something along the lines of he played his whole career with an injury, and back then most players had an injury, but today it's different. We'll leave it at that. Yeah, so who will be in the centre defence? Again, I don't like doing this, but I would go Sterling. Sterling might move back in there. I don't know. I'm getting all the OCD thing is. One thing I know for a nailed on fact, John Souttar will never play for Rangers again. And that comes from the top. There was something happened somewhere and he was told, go find another club. I'll leave it at that. I know a lot of people know what happened, but we'll leave that. Don't ask me, I'm not going to tell you. I'm sure you can find out one by hook or by crook. It doesn't mean he doesn't train. You've got to let the boy train. He's got a contract, but he'll never be in the first team anyway again. So 90 minutes before Rangers are playing tonight, just do what you did the other night, please, Rangers, and we'll all be happy bears. Cheers.